Alright. Hello. Alright. Alright, we got that. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got... Man, we got some food. I ate a chicken wrap. I'll show you guys. I ate it already, man. I was like starving. But I'll show you guys what I got. Look, at Walmart. Like, man, we're living on the go, you know what I'm saying? But like, so I got the chicken Caesar club. It's the wrap, right? And then I got some tater salad. The deviled egg kind, you know. I was looking for the loaded potato one. It's got like, man, I don't know, but they didn't have that here. And then I got a Caesar salad. And then I got two Red Bulls, two sugar-free Red Bulls. And I cracked one of them open right now, and I got one for in the morning, you know, one for tomorrow. But yeah, man. But hey, listen, I feel like man, straight up, I feel like God is telling me, like, I got some stuff to handle, you know. Like, get on the road, you know? So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm kind of like, you know, I thought my main purpose was to come here and see my cousin, man. I thought my main purpose was to come here and see my cousin. Like, I haven't seen him since 2008. So I don't know, man. It's not doing no good right now. It's down the sun ain't out, so we're good. But yeah, I haven't seen him since 2008. And, man, I don't know. He's not hitting me back. I don't know, man. Hey, I hope everything's all right, cuz. I hope everything's all right, man. I mean, hey, listen, it doesn't matter how far I came. You know, I hope you're all right. I really. But listen, my point is on the real, I'm being real with you guys. I thought that was my mission, but now I know my mission was more centered on my buddy who I'm staying with right now. And I don't know. Was it Craig and Erica? I don't know, man. I don't know what. I really don't know. Right? I really don't know. You know, because it could have been. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it was that cool. I mean, I would have, you know, went that far. Not knowing, I guess. I don't know what I would have done, but man, knowing what I know now, I definitely would have came all the way here just for that encounter last night, straight up. I would have came all the way to Florida just for that. That's why, I don't know, I've been sitting here. Now, you got to remember, I was here yesterday. I got to spend all day with the homie and his family yesterday and last night, and most of the day today until I went to the gym earlier. So I don't know, man. Like, listen, you got to be open to stuff like that. You got to be, if you're on mission, dude, let me tell you, man, I've gotten so many things wrong, like on what I thought my mission was supposed to be. I've gotten quite a few things wrong, and it had been something completely different. So now That's what I'm saying. So now I'm open, right? And I'm completely sold on this. I'm completely sold on this right now. Like, hey, if I caught a notion right now from God and he was like, hey, I need you to go to Key West, I'd go to Key West right now. Straight up. But I'm just saying that, of course, he's like, of course he would just go to Key West and kick it. No, I mean, I'm just using that as an example, but I'm talking about like driving there. You know, I'm a ways away from there right now. But if it was something of God, oh, dude, I'd go there in a second. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I would go there in a second. I'd go there in a second. No problem. No problem. Done. Let's go. Right? So now I'm just saying, now I'm completely open as far as my mind goes, and knowing that it easily could have just been switched up like that. Like, it wasn't what you thought, but I got you here, right? It got you here, didn't it? And look, and for that, I thank God and my cousin. I just hope everything's okay, man. I don't know. I hope everything's okay. It's just very odd, you know? Very odd that, because I hit him up. I'm like, hey, I'll just checking on you before I drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I drive that away. Like, it wasn't like I'm just in town. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just hanging out. And I'm like, yeah, let me see if I can see this dude or whatever, you know? No, man, like, I don't know, I'm kind of bummed out I'm not getting to see him, you know? I hope like I said, I hope everything's okay. I hope everything's okay, you know? Because the message was clear. Yeah, cuz, can't wait to see you. But look, listen guys, that's what the devil does right there, right? He's on mission. He knows how much I was looking forward to seeing my cousin. He knows how much I've been looking forward to this, right? And what he wants to do is implant in my mind, not God, but the devil, right? What the devil's trying to do is the devil's trying to implant in my mind, like, yeah, bro, your cousin don't care about you, blah, 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 your cousin, blah, 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 you thought y'all was tight, right? Looky, but that is not the truth. I can tell you right now, it's not that. I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know what it is, man, but it's not that. It's not that, right? Maybe it's, maybe it's something to do with social media. Maybe he thinks I'm just gonna roll up with a camera and put him on blast or something, which I wouldn't do, you know? Like, I respect my people, and I know everybody's not on the same stuff I'm on right now, you know, no matter how much of God it is, right? Social media is like a totally different thing, you know what I'm saying? I can't see who it is, but shout out, I think, for some reason I just feel like it's Stacy, right? I just feel like it's Stacy. I can't see, but yeah, I don't know, man, but listen, I'm not gonna think that, right? We're not gonna think that, man. We're not gonna let the devil implant those. We're not gonna let him get in at the heart of my trip like that, right? He's not gonna do that, right? Because listen, when you're out there, like, hey man, let's say you're living that life, you know, you're out there partying, you're doing this, and trust me, I did that, dude. I never turned nothing down, dude. I partied days, right? Listen, when you're doing that, the devil is not gonna mess with you. He's not gonna mess with you. He don't got to. He don't gotta do it. You're doing everything. You know what I'm saying? You don't need his help destroying yourself. You're doing it. But listen, when you're on mission and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're doing what God wants you to do. Hey, it's non-stop. Non-stop things coming at you, man. Non-stop things coming at you, right? Another thing. The devil only knows what you say out loud. And right now, I'll take authority right now and say, you ain't ish, devil. In the name of Jesus Christ, right? We're going to stamp that right now. But what I'm saying is when you're doing bad stuff, I mean, when you're on mission and you're doing what God wants you to do, man, it's going to, like, you see what it is? Man, car problems, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I had car problems right in the right spots. Man, I'm not complaining about nothing. I'm just saying, It's going to be coming at you, right? And this cousin thing is another thing, dude. I drove 12 hours the opposite way to the corner, almost to the corner, from one opposite corner to the other opposite corner, making my way to see this dude. So nothing, you're not going to tell me right now that this dude don't want to see me. Man, that no way. There's no way. So let's see. Let's just, hey man, look, dear Heavenly Father, let's just take authority over this right now, man. And just, if there's any problems with me and my cousin, if there's anything he's thinking, dear Lord, just settle his spirit right now. Let him know I'm not going to bust up in there with a camera, that it's just me and him. You know, I might come back out and talk about how great our visit was and how much I love him, but just let him know that, you know what I'm saying, it's all love, man. I'm not going to bust up in there with a camera if that's the problem, if that's the issue, you know. All right, whatever any other issue it is, man, whatever it is, just let him know I mean no harm, man. There's no reason to be worried about me, man. I mean you no harm. I got nothing but love, you know. But yeah, so let's just right there on that. Dude, where are we going right now? Because I do not remember going this way. What is this, man? Where am I going? Hold up, dude. Dude, this thing for real is what's going on? 408 Pinewood Pinion. Alright, man, where am I at? Dude, this thing's got me going in a loop. Alright, hold up. Alright, look. Man, dude, this thing, look what it did. Alright, wait, let's just keep going this way. Alright, it rerouted me. Look, it's just like, it wasn't a complete circle. It wasn't a complete circle. Dude, what is going on? This is so nuts. What? I know I typed the right address. Listen, hey, this is Apple Maps. Our God, one of them. Oh, hey, there's somebody out there. Hey, hold up, I'll talk to you in just a second. Let me pull over right now. I'll talk to you, man. We in the neighborhood. Hold up, man. Hopefully these people don't pull up. Oh, that's cool, man. Look, a stork just landed in the yard. Can you guys see it? You see it walking over there? I don't know if you can or not, but hold on here. Let's see. Yo, country sweetie, Jalen, what up? How you doing? What is it? Let me see here. I can't see, man. It's weird, like the kick ones, I for sure gotta put my glasses on. They're like in gray or something. That is Stacy. What up, Stacy? Yup. Ella Rose. What up, Ella Rose? Man, I got somebody else that hit me up about that too. But hey, I don't have a Discord, but I'm gonna get one, man. I'm gonna get one. But shout out Ella Rose. Amen. Or Elia Rose. Elia Rose. I like that name. Hey, but thank you for commenting, man. Hopefully, hey, look, there you go. Look, he's in the road. Look at this. Look, you see him in the road? What? Not a stork. What is that? What are those things? I call it a stork. Hey, kids, I just seen him drop a baby off. Right? That's how babies are made. I seen it right here. He just dropped a baby off. Look, there he goes. Woo. He's going to get another one. Right? All right, here we go. Let's make it over here to the house, man. Let's make it to the house. All right. But yeah, man, I don't know what's up with that. But like I said, I just hope I hope everything's okay, you know, like, which I feel like if I don't know. I feel like he would call me and tell me, like, hey, man, something came up, you know, like, something came up, man. But like I said, I feel like, dude, what? This thing brought me around here. Dude, look. Wow, man. Apple Maps. See, right now I'm looking for another divine encounter. That's what I'm looking for. Because it's always a reason for stuff like this. So I got my eyes open right now, guys. I got my eyes open right now. Alright, we'll go right here. Listen, we got a nice tour of this beautiful neighborhood. I love it. I would buy a house in this neighborhood. This is like your good old American, man. Everything's super clean. Like everybody's, you know, it's not like a fancy neighborhood. It's like a regular house neighborhood. You know, it's what I would call, like, you know. Dude, this is crazy. This thing brought me in here and back out. I'm going back out the same exit that I came in. What is going on? It's like after I turned on it, it remembered. Oh wait, all right, cool. Hey, there's a Dollar General right there, right by the house. Dude, there's a Dollar General. Although Dollar General's a little bit. Oh, here we are. Dude, this thing made me turn on in the neighborhood before. I was watching it too. This wasn't my mistake. I was watching it this time. And it sent me some. Look, this is why this is why I just like going, man. Just go. I'm going to end up where I need to be. You know? And I'm going to end up there, man, not a minute too late neither. It's going to be perfect. Right on time, man. All right, let's see here. Actually, you know what? I think it would have been better if I would have had it flipped around when I came out here this morning. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about how the sun hits this thing. I got all this equipment in here, you guys. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I got all this equipment in here, so. All right, he said I could go in the grass. Oh, we'll scoot way over. Let's see. There's a tree right there. It probably cut out. All right, let's see here. But yeah, how you doing, country sweetie? I've been praying for you. I know you've been going through some things, you know. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh man, see, we need to. I'll tell you what, man, it does not take long for this. Well, there's a quarter for the guy, whoever finds that, because that thing went down in there. And I dropped some on the other side. Look, because I got like $20 in quarters. What is that? Oh, dang, that's the old power supply that got burned up. Look, and the other quarters went down in there too. Look, I'm telling you, we done burnt. And look, just randomly, man. Look, one of my, how do I say it? Man, I'll just say like my stepdad, right? One of my stepdads, he gave me this, right? And man, this thing was awesome. It was Anchor, and it lasted me. Did I make it all the way down yet? I don't even know if I made it all the way down, but man, I burnt that up. I burnt my earbuds up. Like, what? So that's when I went and got that other one. That other one y'all see me with. This one right here. Look, man, get you one of these. This thing's awesome. I don't never plug my phone into a regular plug-in anymore. I don't. Look, I charged them both this morning. I've been on them like crazy. They good to go. Look, it's got both plugs, right? It's got both of the like the old iPhone and new iPhone plugs, which works perfect for me because I got both of those. And then it's got the USB-C input, and then it's got also the USB input. So it's a pretty handy little thing, man. Like, and that's what I needed because I got two iPhones, and then one set of earbuds was like the old mini USB. So I had to have, yeah. But I still got the AirPods, but man, I don't like those. Y'all seen the other ones I had, the ones that wrap around your ears? That's the ones I like, but man, they burn up for sure. They burn up for sure. Man, my buddy's mom gave me this. Right? She came out here and greeted me when we first got here. Yeah, her. It says, Lord Jesus Christ, Son of the living God, at the 6th hour. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Hold up. At the 6th hour, you mounted the gibbet. Is that how you say it? Gibbet. You mounted the gibbet of the cross for the redemption of the world, and shed your precious blood for the remission of our sins. We humbly beg of you that you grant us the grace after death to enter with joy the gates of heaven, who live and reign forever. Amen. Right? But hey, look, I'll show you guys this again, man. Look, and I've got to add some names to this right here. I've got to add some names to this. Well, look, when I pray, I'll be having this cross. Look, I don't know if you ever seen one of these or not, and you ever wondered like what it was. Why is it a cross that seems to be shaped weird? Look, it's a palm cross. You know what I mean? It just fits better like in your hand. It just fits better in your hand like that, you know? Just like that right there. And it's just perfect. It's just perfect. I don't know, it just fits right. But yeah, it's a palm cross, but look. Man. So one side of this, man. Hold on one second. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. So one side of this, everybody that's here. And the other side of this is ones that's already gone. You know, friends and family, super close, super important. But yeah, look. So one side's here and one side's not, you know, but and it says thoughts and prayers, but man, shout out my boy Terry. My boy Terry, man. He gave me this. Terry Ducote. Y'all see him in here on the chat, man. But yeah, I went and seen him, man, and he gave me this on the last trip, right? And man, I've kept this thing, ain't never left me since, man. Ain't never left me since. I usually carry it, like, especially in the wintertime when I was wearing pants all the time, I would carry it in that little pocket. You know, the little watch pocket or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, I love that cross. Super important, man. Like, all of those things that look. And I got these on my dash. Got a couple of them. Shout out Isaac, man. My boy Isaac. He gave me a few of them. Who else gave me one? I think my cousin gave me one. Yeah, my cuz gave me one. And I was like, oh, I got some in the car, man. But yeah, I got these like right on the dash right here. Well, I'll show you right here where I got them. Yeah, you see them? So I got those right there. Man, then I got, where's it at? It's in my bag. I got my Lucky what was it, my gold dollar that another friend of mine sent with me. I got that with me, bro. Then I got my butterfly that another friend gave to me. Like, man, a bunch of friends. And man, look, I got God's armor coins. Listen, anointing oil. Look, look. Hey, and a pure heart. And a pure heart, man. So we're going for it. You know what I mean? We are going for it, man. We trying to be on God's mission, what He wants, and that's it. And if I can fit anything else in, that's a blessing, man. But I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference right now. I don't know what is just a visit and is something different, because there has been no distinction between the two yet. Right? It's like everywhere I go, God has put me there, man, in some type of way, shape, or form. So, I don't know, man. We're going for it. We're going for it, and we're letting God work His magic. Because that's all it is, man. It's just, man, you know they say, like, whenever there's two or more of us together praying, that he hears it. Did you know that? Man, there's a Bible verse that backs that up, you know, but it's too bad I don't know it, because I would tell you right now. But look, that's here. Let's see. Let me see something. But that's what I'm telling you guys. Like, hey, we'll learn together, right? We'll learn together. And listen. So look, I just recently started using ChatGPT for just research things, right? And look, it's very convenient, right? But listen, don't base your beliefs on anything off of what ChatGPT tells you. So let's just get that straight. Let's see here. What can we ask it here? What Bible verse backs up the claim, let's just call it that, the claim that it's okay to pray with your eyes open and head up? Let's see what ChatGPT says. All right, so here's what it says. It says, there isn't a specific Bible verse that says you must close your eyes and bow your head to pray, which I knew that already. Those are traditions and posture choices, not commands. In fact, the Bible shows several examples of people praying with their eyes open, looking upward, or lifting their heads and hands toward heaven. Here are some of the clearest verses. John 17:1. This is the Bible verse I was talking about right here. Jesus looked toward heaven and prayed. Boom, there you go. That's the one I was thinking about. This is one of the strongest examples because Jesus Christ himself prayed looking upward. That's it. Psalm 123:1. I lift up my eyes to you who sit enthroned in heaven. 1 Timothy 2:8. I desire then that in every place the men should pray lifting holy hands. This suggests an open upward posture rather than bowed down with eyes closed. Luke, man, that's another thing that I always forget to do, right? Is like, and my buddy Nick reminds me that's like, right before I left and was praying, like, man, I don't remember even what I had in my hand, but I dropped it on the floor, man. Whatever it was, I dropped it on the floor. And like, open your hands like this and hold them out, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can make sure that you're receiving. Like, don't close your hands and like, don't be like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, let it flow like that right there. Just like that, you know. But man, I forget this. Like when I'm in the moment, like last night, you know, or night before last. Here we go. 1 Timothy 2:8. I desire that. Okay, I said that one. Luke 18:13. The tax collector would not even look up to heaven while praying. This verse actually implies that many people normally did look upward when praying. Oh, wow. That's cool. The tax collector would not even look up to heaven while praying. That's interesting. Nehemiah 2, verse 4 through 5. Nehemiah prays silently while standing before the king with his eyes clearly open and engaged in conversation. Right? See, that's what I've been telling you guys, man. Because look, obviously, look, when you're driving, right, you can't close your eyes and pray. Listen, man, he wants you to have like a regular conversation with him. Right? He wants you to talk to him like we're talking right now. That's what he wants. A relationship, right? He wants a relationship with you, right? The custom of closing eyes and bowing heads became common mainly to help people focus and show reverence. But Scripture presents many prayer postures: standing, kneeling, face down, hands raised, eyes lifted towards heaven. Hey man, listen, I prayed like that before. Boy, laying on the ground, on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Hands up, head down, like that, all the way stretched out, right? It says, standing, kneeling, face down, hands raised, eyes lifted towards heaven. So biblically, praying with your eyes open and head up is completely supported by Scripture, which I already knew this. But not until recently. But believe it or not, I just learned that, man. That's one of the things I learned in the class, right? That living set free, you know, and they actually encourage it. And then once I did notice that, while they're praying, I look up and look, right there, eyes, head up, eyes up. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, look, hit it right here, dear Lord. Right there, man. Put it right there. You know what I mean? Put it right there. What do you say? Craig, hit me up. Hey, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, remember God, hey, this Craig, hit me up. Shout out Craig, man. Remember, God has you on his journey. You will hear no as well. You will still be on his journey. God has bigger plans for those 12 hours of driving for you. Hey, listen, it was already worth it. Hey, everything else is bonus, right? Everything else is the bonus plan, man. Dude, it's so wild how he linked this up, I'm telling you. Well, this is my surprise face. Not a bit surprised. Not one bit, brother. Not one bit. When it comes down to it, you know, am I happy? Am I ecstatic? Am I like, yep, I knew it already? Yep. Yes, I'm like that. But I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all. I knew right there, man, it just was just such an amazing confirmation from God, man. Before I ever even opened that door, I looked like this. Double doors is right here. They was right here behind a wall. But man, before I even opened the door, man, I was like, you got no way, man. No way. No way. Yes way. Oh, I was trying to just, you know. Man, I should have just started jumping and partying right there, man. Just jumping for joy. If I might have scared you guys off or something, though. It's wild. But yeah, I seen my buddy walk behind me. Hey man, look, I got some pictures with my buddy's dogs, and look, sitting in the backyard this whole time, I'm not even joking. At one time, I seen 3 squirrels, a snake, and about 4 lizards and 2 birds, all on around the back fence. Like, it's straight. It's like, man, there's a bunch of stuff here that'll kill you down in Florida, guys. Be careful. Especially don't be taking a nice stroll in the evening close to the muddy water. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, but yeah. yeah, I just want to get in here and tap in with you guys a little bit, man. Just kind of let y'all know what I was thinking, man. Like, that's what I'm here to do. I'm supposed to let you guys know what I'm thinking. Like, true, I wish I could show you every minute. I'd probably be a lot more embarrassing stuff. Man, dude, the conversations that haven't been televised, man, man, such real life. Dude, you guys would be, if I could, you guys would be like, man, I know people like or you people are, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Man, I'm telling you, we all deal with the same problems, man. We all deal with the same problems. Like, I hear the same 5 or 6 problems all the time. There's always some feeling of like you got done wrong, right? And you could apply that to a bunch of different, what type of wrong you got, who the family member was, but man, it's always that feeling, that stops you, right, from forgiving yourself sometimes. Like, I don't know, man. This world's pretty crazy, bro. This world's pretty crazy. And it's no coinky dink, man, that God's got me out here on this crazy mission right now. Like, I'm telling you, he's building his army, man. And look, there's a reason he uses what society considers the lowest of the low, right? There's a reason he does that, right? There's a reason he does that, man. Listen, it's all about, you can't have a testimony without the test part. All of that horrible crap that you went through your whole life, man, it built you. It really and truly did build you. But you gotta have made it all the way through it before you can look back and really see the gravity of like what God done for you. You know what I'm saying? But it can only be done through him is the thing, right? As far as like being able to truly, fully, and healthily, and of clear, sound mind and body, make it all the way through whatever things it was to where you can look back, right, in a constructive way, right? But you can only do that with God, because if you ain't got God, it's only a matter of time before it crumbles again, right? Whatever it is. And look, and no matter what, things are going to crumble. I'm not saying crumble. Things are going to happen, but without God, they crumble. A lot of things. But even with God, stuff like that happens. But like I said, the difference in going through a situation with God, well, he's always with you. But going through a situation where you're leaning on God, and then going through a situation where you're not leaning on God, man, those are two completely, it could be the same thing, but man, in one of those situations, you end up in the penitentiary. Another one of those situations, you end up on a road trip, mission for God. And that's the truth right there, man. That's a fact. Man, that happened to me, man. Not because of a death, but man, that was so hard. Like losing my grandmother. Like, we were so tight, dude. We were so tight. Like, man, we were so tight. Like, like how some of you are with your grandparents. But like, man, we were super tight, man. But I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared, man. I was not prepared. And I just went through this, and I'm still going through this. I still hadn't really got down to really grieve my mother's death. I keep saying I haven't grieved it yet, but man, what, dude, things are awesome. Like, it's because of my mother and God that I'm here right now. So it's like, how could I be sad is what I'm saying. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy to even say, like, that I'm happy. Obviously, I'm not happy my mother's dead, but man, and it's still happening. The things that came from her death are still going on. That's why I'm here. Like, oh man. Dude, and look, in that 3 months I was home, side note, in that 3 months I was home, shout out to my stepdad, Mr. Lou, man, because I told him this. I told him this right after it happened. Right? But man, in that 3 months that I was home, listen, I was getting a lot of stuff done, but when it came to the equipment that I needed to get, I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, going to buy this equipment. Man, I had so many doubts. Man, the devil was in there working on me, letting me know, hey man, nobody's even gonna see that, bro. I don't need you wasting your time. You should be worried about yourself right now. Don't you not have a place to live? Why are you worried about this? But you know what I did? I went and bought a piece of equipment. Right there on the spot, dude. Right there on the spot. I went right there and spent, dude, like $700 on one. Boom, right there. Like, all right, it's official, right? Because everything I had done was like pretty much stuff in life that you need to do anyway and have straight. It just so happened that I had to do it all, redo everything right there. So it's not like that stuff was a waste anyway, right? But listen, I would go and buy a piece of equipment. And then here we go, about 4 or 5 days later, man, here those doubts creeping in again. You know what I did? Went and bought another piece of equipment. Hey, man, and I kept doing that. And listen, shout out Mr. Lou, man. This guy's a man of the Lord, like, man. And God put me right in his house. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Coming back off that trip, like, man, they were a godsend. This is my buddy's parents I'm talking about. I'm talking about Andrew. I'm talking about his parents, man. The guy I work for, like, dude, this guy done so much stuff for me. It's just amazing. That's what I'm saying, like, and that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, this ain't me. All of this right here is not me. I just happen to be at the tip of the spear. But when I tell you there is a whole group of people that right here behind me that I would not have been able to do none of this without them, man. And I'm not just saying that, dude. I'm not just saying that. Like, especially Andrew. Especially Andrew. Especially Andrew. Oh, this dude did so much stuff. Phew. Oh, man. Thank you, God. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Mr. Lou. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you, Isaac. Man. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Alex. Man, that's all the people that I work with right there, man. Love before the church thing. Man. Oh man. Dude, so much. But I'm not I'm talking about, dude, these guys like help rehabilitate me, man. Just, man, did like that when I came fresh out, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I was just, yeah, it was crazy, man. Dude, I could go on and on and on and on just about this one person. Yeah. Truly an angel. Oh, man, dude. Man. That's what I'm telling you, man. God's gonna put exactly who you need around you. and not one extra person. I'm talking about when he strips you to the foundation, right? When he strips you to the foundation, every single person that's around you, there's a reason once you hit that point, right? Because he'll strip everything but the bare essentials. Only who you need to survive, man. And then it might take time. He'll add one person. Maybe he'll add a family. Then he'll add this person. Then he'll add that person. Then he'll add a church, right? And once he does that, especially when he adds the right one to your life, oh man, dude, everything's of him. And wait till the switch clicks and you realize it, man. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I see God everywhere, all day long, and people and the animals, man, and just the way things are designed, man, it's mind blowing. What makes me sad though, I tell you, and I know some personally that didn't make it. I know quite a few of them that wasn't able to persevere, you know, for one reason or another. A lot of overdoses, you know, but man, suicides, man, car wreck. I mean, just like a hit list of some of the that, like your people, like your friends, you already know, right? Your people, you're the same, man, the same. That's what I'm saying. We all deal with the same problems, right? No matter what color we are, no matter what our backgrounds are, right? It's all the same problems, man. All those same problems touch everyone, man. And listen, we could sit here and name them off, but what's the use in giving those names any power, right? Because we took it back. You know what I'm saying? We took it back. That's what I'm telling you, man. Stay faithful. Whatever you lost, man, God's gonna pay you back in spades, man. Ooh, man, just man, winning hand after winning hand after winning hand, man. It's and he ain't no gambler. That's what I'm saying. It's a sure thing, man. This dude's a winner, right? He doesn't lose ever, right? Ever, man. Listen, I ain't even gonna read it first, man, because I already know he's done sent me something good, right? So I'm just gonna read it all out, man. This comes from Mr. Craig Thomas right here. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build. A time to weep, a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. Ecclesiastes 3:1-8. Ooh, that's a good one. Listen, man, and you guys heard me talking. How many you guys just heard me talking about seasons, right? I don't know, when was that? Last week or something, man, when I was talking about when another same kind of subject, when God strips you to the foundation, right? Man, I went through it. Look, don't worry about a bad month or two, man. Worry about a bad decade, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys to keep from happening to you. Oh my goodness, I made so many mistakes, man. Well, I could have got through this so much easier. So much easier. Even though all those times built me or whatever, but man, I just tortured myself without the good Lord. You know what I mean? Like, I put it all on me when I should have put it all on Him, man. Would have been easy, man. At least mentally, and that's what I'm talking about. But listen, I still look. The point is we go through seasons, right? And I'm not lying. That was a 15-year season, man. A 15-year season, man. 7-year season where I was like completely alone with like hardly no friends, man. Nobody that I talk to every day or any kind of encouragement. None. 7 years on everything. I'm telling you what happened, man, or what didn't happen, you know. But listen, I put myself there. I'm not blaming nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Go to God. Look, if everything's going perfect for you right now, great. Man, go to God and give thanks. That's what I'm saying. Because, whew, man. You know what I mean? Like, go give Him thanks now when everything's good, man. Go when everything's good. Worship when everything's good, man. In the hopes that God will spare you, you know, some of the terrible things that your neighbor has seen, you know. It's another thing, man. Listen, no matter what, I try to know where your neighbor's coming from, you know. I heard that in a Brian Martin song, man, and that's just simple and true, right? Know where your neighbor's coming from, man. You know, ain't no telling what could have happened to them right before they walked out the house. They walk out the door. Lord, hope this ain't the case, but this happens. They walk out the door trying to escape their own house, and you wonder why He seemed a little rude to you, right? Right? Just saying, you know where your neighbor's coming from, you know. Give them the grace like God gave you the grace, right? Don't be so judgmental like how God wasn't judgmental on you, you know. Treat as you have, how you've been treated, right? Oh, God treated me amazing, man. Right? Even when, like, dude, you guys seen when I got kicked out the hospital and all that stuff. You heard me running my mouth about that. Listen, hey, man, you know, and I'm sure it won't, you know, there'll probably be many other times like that. But, you know, it's just it ain't gonna stop me. It ain't gonna stop me. It ain't gonna stop me, right? It ain't gonna stop me. And you know what? No matter if I went to that gym or not and I didn't see nobody in there, I'm still gonna listen. I'm still gonna pull in there to know, like, look, because you know what it would have been if there would have been nothing there. I would have been sitting in the car after going, dang, I read that wrong. I'd have been on the stream talking about, dude, I got this. I caught this notion, but I got there and there was nothing. There wasn't a soul there, right? That's what you would have been heard me saying instead of what did happen, you know. Like, don't worry about what anybody else thinks, man. Don't worry about what nobody thinks. Because I'm going to tell you right now, some of my own friends and extended family have looked at me like, what is he talking about? And you know what I did? And man, it don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. I'm worried about what he would say if I didn't do it, or what would happen to me if I didn't do it. And are you kidding me? Dude, this has been an adventure of a lifetime. This has been an adventure of a lifetime, man. Like, and that's what I keep thinking right now. Like, dear Lord, like, man, I don't want to go home and be bored to death, dear Lord. Like, what am I going to do with myself, man? What am I going to do with myself? Because the thought of not having these encounters with Him, like what's been going on, to me sounds so boring, man. And that's what I've been praying, man. Every prayer almost is like, dear God, please don't stop, man. Please don't stop. I want more. I want more, man. Please, dear Lord. I know I don't deserve it. And I don't know why you picked me at all, but for whatever the reason is, dear Lord, please don't stop, man. I want more. And I'm going to keep praying that. Even when it seems like it stopped, I'm going to keep praying that. Because I'm going to tell you what, I got a lifetime. I got a lifetime of fuel. I got a lifetime of fuel. If it stops right now and not another thing happens, man, no matter what, it's still life-changing, man. It would have been life-changing on November 19th from November 18th. I'm telling you, dude, when I put out the story on, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm recording the audio stories. However I put it out, I'm gonna try to give it away. I'm gonna try to put it in a format where I can give it away to people, man. And because it is amazing, man. It is mind-blowing, man. Whoo! Oh. And hey, shout out to my step pops, man, Mr. Lou, man. Hey, those words came from him, man. God is a wild man. Listen, there ain't nothing. There's nothing original that comes out of me, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Every single word out of my mouth, man, is something that came from somewhere else, man, because it ain't me. I ain't that smart to come up with cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm dumb enough to try anything, and that combination got me right here with you, you know. And that's why I live stream, because like the videos, like I said, a video, man, you can make whatever narrative you want. It's like people are on a live video, people are only going to show you on a short or a video that these creators do, they're only going to show you their best side, right? They're not going to show you the truth. They're going to build and that's just natural. Whatever it is, you want to make a good video. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying a live stream thing is more trustworthy, you know, like as much as I dislike it, you catch an occasional cuss word and stuff like that. Because, like, listen, man, I'm trying, man. I'm so flawed, and there's so many things wrong with me, and I've already made so many mistakes since I started this trip. But so what? I'm going to show you. That's just what it is, right? Man, I really would like to. I'm gonna try to figure this out, but I want to go get my testosterone checked and make sure everything's good. Which I feel fine. Like, believe me, if it wasn't good, I would know already. Because one time my vitamin D was messed up, and man, I didn't know just vitamin D could do that to you. But after I got home from college, I guess it was like, you know, you don't get, when you're in close custody, you don't hardly get no sun. Like, you're not out there laying, I don't know what you guys think. I know TV will have you thinking all kind of stuff. Like camp and medium, you got camp you got a lot of freedom, but like close custody, nah, man, you're not. Nah, man, you're inside. If you are lucky, and they stick to the whole schedule and they don't mess anything up, you'll get about 8 hours of outside time a week. And look, we're talking about Washington State. Now, summertime, you getting sun, but like any other time of the year, like it's overcast, you're not getting no sun. And you're out in a concrete yard. But anyway, I didn't know. I'm just saying, I want to go get my testosterone checked and make sure I'm good. Cause like, hey, I'm trying to work out and actually get somewhere, right? And I've been struggling with this for years. And I'm working out every day, but man, I gotta get my macros down. I'm not gonna get nowhere until I get these macros straight, right? I'm not gonna get nowhere until I get these macros straight. And I'm not gonna, even if you got that straight, if your testosterone is messed up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be peeing in the wind. It'll be coming all right back on you. It'll be doing no good, man. You might as well just hold it in, right? But anyway, yeah. I want to go get that checked. And when we get to New Orleans, I'm going to my boys. I say my boy, but this is crazy how I know this dude. Long story short, me and this dude dated the same chick, I guess is the short way to put it. But he's a dentist, right? He's a dentist, so I'm gonna hit him up like, hey man, what's up? Hey, can you hook me up? I'm gonna see if he can hook me up with a whole set, dude. I want veneers, you know what I'm saying? I want to get some implants on the ones. Dude, I had to get 12 teeth yanked at college. That wasn't fixing nothing. That was like during COVID and all of that. And man, I got in a bad car wreck, and all of my teeth, like the top and the bottom and the back, I didn't know this when I got locked up, right? I knew I had two bad ones, right, that had cracked and broke from this wreck when I bit down when this kid hit me doing about 55 miles an hour, and I was sitting dead still. And luckily, right at the last second, something told me, look in the mirror. I was leaning over checking the radio, and I looked up in the mirror like this, and when I did, it was like a nightmare coming at me. Just enough time for me to do this. And man, thank goodness, because I'd have broke. Ain't no telling what would have been broke, man. But anyway, man, brain fart. It probably don't even matter. I'll just be running off at the mouth so much about stuff. The point is I made a lot of mistakes. Oh yeah, my teeth. Yeah, and then after I got in there, of course, boom, they just started breaking off. And look, they wasn't even taking no doctor's appointments, man. I was in there like, dude, I would have let one of my college buddies take a pair of pliers and pull them things out. That's how bad they was hurting, man. But they wasn't fixing nothing, right? Because there was like 5 of them that were completely fixable. Just fill it or whatever, repair it. You know, the other ones just broke off. But anyway, that's hurting me right now and holding me back. So I want to get that done. I want to be like, dude, how much, like, will you put me on a payment plan? Put me on a payment plan, bro, and let me get them. You know what I'm saying? If he'll do that, I don't care what it is. I'm going to do it. But, you know what I'm saying? That's like a 15,000, 20,000. I know, knowing me, it'll be 30,000, something stupid. But rest assured, you'll see me with that fixed before you see me driving some new whip around. I'm going to get that done first. Not that I'm getting a new whip. I don't care about a car right now. Whatever continues the mission. But I do want to, my teeth they're bothering me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to eat a steak, man. I want to eat a steak, man. I can't eat a steak, man. Not without cutting it up into little bites, you know what I mean? Like, but, yeah, it's time for me to start working towards that. That's the only thing. I'm trying to do that before a house, honestly. I don't know if that would be able to happen. I'm just going to rent a room, though, I'm going to find a homie up there and rent a room, you know, or something like that. Like, but hey, look, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go in here. I need to bring this, put my stuff in the fridge. I should have done that. But, look, God knows what's up. Look. He had this cold Red Bull right up under the salad and the potato salad. Like, nah, dude, your people's important out here. Don't worry about that food. I got it. He made sure to stay cold. I wasn't even thinking about that, right? So we're good, man. But you know how it is. You don't want, warm lettuce, dude. That's no way to go about life, you know? That's no way to go about life, man. But, yeah. That's why I like just... Look, that's how I did my whole trip. Y'all seen how I did it? Well, I got an occasional taco or two from the drive-thru, right? But generally speaking, I'm not saying that the Walmart salad is the healthiest thing. I'm not over here trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I didn't even look at it, honestly. But it's gotta be better. Man, hold up. Let's look at it now that I done said something, dude. Oh, that's another thing. God just makes me... make sure I know everything, right? Whatever I'm doing. Okay, dude, look at that. 200 calories. Dude, look at that big salad. Dude, that's 200 calories. I guarantee you'll be stuffed if you eat that. So don't look. So, oh, what? Oh, man. Dude, 16 grams of fat, 30 milligrams of cholesterol, 420 milligrams of sodium, 6 carbs, 1 dietary fiber, 1 gram of diet, and 1 gram of sugar. 9 grams of protein, though. So that's not bad right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like to buy off the shelf out of somewhere. Like, dude, you know how... But listen, there's probably plastic done leaked in there that's going to try to kill me when I eat it. But that's besides the point. But I'm saying on mission. And like eating on the road, dude. Like I'm not eating McDonald's every day. Or even any, really. When did I eat McDonald's? Did I eat McDonald's any on this trip? No. I went to McDonald's the other day, but we just got a coffee. I got a flavored coffee, an iced coffee, and then when I looked at it, this thing was like 200 calories just for a coffee, and my uncle didn't even like his. So I didn't drink it. I drank one and threw the other one away. But anyway, it's not bad when you're living on the go, you know, because I'm not trying to buy straight crap. And this tater salad right here. Okay, this says okay, so it's got about 3 servings in here. And each serving is 230 calories. So let's just say you're a fat butt and you ate half of it. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. There's like 350 calories if you ate half of it in one serving. But dude, that's not bad. 500 calories and I promise you, you're going to be full. Right? So listen, if you're trying to... I know losing weight is hard to do, man. But like now I'm at the point to where my body craves these things. Like it's not like I'm not having to bend the spoon to eat this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just fine with me. I love this. And I had a salad last night too. But I sure enough had 3 brownies last night. But look, I can do that, right? That's okay to do every now and again, right? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So that's not bad, man. That's less than I thought. Because the smaller salad that I got, that one was... What was that one? Like 300 calories for the smaller one, the other brand. You know, the little ones at Walmart? Yeah. So that's not bad. That's way less than I thought, you know. What up, Brent? What up, G? Yeah, that's way less than I thought right there. I'll bring those inside. I'll leave those here. Alright. But yeah, man, listen, I don't know what we're doing, guys. I don't know what we're doing. But listen, let me give y'all a heads up. This is what I'm going to try to do. Now, don't hold me to it, but I just want to give you guys a heads up so you know. I think something's telling, dude, I want to catch a sunrise. Look, everybody talks about sunsets, right? But dude, a sunrise is where it's at. And we're on the East Coast where the sun rises. It would be perfect. So we're like 20 minutes from the ocean right now. So I think what I'm going to do is get up early, right? Because I got good and rested last night. I'm going to be good and rested tonight. Hopefully, if the good Lord's willing. But yeah, I was thinking about getting up at like 4 a.m. or something and get my stuff together or whatever and jet over here, man, and go live from a sunrise, go live from the sunrise, right? But anyway, go catch one. I want to catch a sunrise, man. I love sunrises, you know? And it's especially cool to catch a sunrise when you wake up early and catch it, not when you're staying up late partying the night before and catch it, because I caught a bunch like that. I caught many of them like that, and usually it was, the sun's coming up, let's run inside. The light, no. Nah, no more though. We're searching for the light. We want the light. We bathing in the light, right? What was that? Was that a frog? Y'all heard that? But yeah, Oh, this thing is off now. I bet it needs to be plugged up. Hey, that's the cool thing about all these mics. When one cuts off, another one just cuts on. Let me see if this thing came on. I bet another one had to have come on, because it's still working. Listen, don't question it. It just, look, don't question it. It's working. Don't question it, right? Okay, now which one did I... Here, let's see. Let's just turn it back on, because it'll go off if it's the one that needs charging. Yeah. But anyway, who's that, man? Who's that? Yeah, bro. Look, I think I'm, you missed it, Brent, but I think I'm leaving. Oh, dude just had one of those electric stunt bikes. 2 of them just rode by. Those really expensive electric bikes. Yeah. 2 kids just rolled by on them. But hey, I might, dude, Brent, I haven't heard from my cousin, man. I'm worried about him, bro. I'm worried about him, but I've hit him up. Like, he knew I was coming. He said, yeah, can't wait to see you. I hit him up yesterday. No, I hit him up day before yesterday. Wait, did I hit? No, I hit him up yesterday. I hit him up yesterday around lunch. And I never heard nothing from him, but I've been having phone problems, right? So I hit him up from the other phone just to double check, just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those type to pull that, hey, I hit you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, dude, did you really? Like, bro, why don't, you know. So anyway, I hit him up from the other one, but yeah, if I don't hear from him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's up right now with that. I feel like, because I was supposed to come see him last time, and I wasn't able to come see him. And then, man, the day I talked to him, he told me about that angelic visit that happened when they dumped the ashes, and like, man, we were talking, and then I don't know. Like I said, I just hope everything's all right. That's all I'm really worried about. I don't care nothing about the driving down here, because look, I feel like no matter what, it's fine, you know. Like, well, I know no matter what it's fine, but I almost feel like maybe this was, because look, that's another thing. A different homie told me right there at church, right? He had like a little vision right there to me, and was like, dude, be prepared for unexpected divine encounters, right? So, because look, it's one thing if you know you're going to see your family and there's an issue, and you know what I'm saying, then that's you know what I mean? That's, I don't want to say expected, but like you know them, you go into them, like unexpected, like Craig and Erica, man, unexpected like that, you know what I mean? But look, I'm just excited to see the fruit that comes. Maybe that's all it was, dude. I don't know. Listen, but I'm open for anything, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm open for anything, any possibility, dude. Like, when you seen God's power, dude, I don't put nothing past him. You know, you just never know where these relationships will take you with the right individuals. Because listen, people buy into people, right? People buy into people, right? You know what I mean? So, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I hope the ones that are watching that don't ever say anything, the few of you, I hope you guys are getting something out of it, you know? Like, I hope you're able to see that God is real, you know? I wish man, I'm praying for more. But it is, man, it's, dude, it's so hard. I mean, it's so easy to get discouraged, you know? Don't get discouraged. Man. Because I'm going to tell you what, right at the last, how many times, let me give you an example. How many times, and I guarantee it's happened to you countless times. How many times has something happened and it wasn't even a for sure, and you flew off the handle and got mad, and it totally ended up not nothing, and you wasted all of that emotion, right? And then you think to yourself, man, I knew it was going to be all right. Why did I trip out like that? Same thing, man. Same thing. Same thing. But man, it's like when you are, if you, how do I say this? Like, I'll just say me, right? Because this is my thoughts, right? I've had so many godly encounters that was of God, right? And I'm talking about, now I wasn't the only one that knew it. Whoever I was with knew it too, right? So when I get to heaven, it's like, man, I don't want to say bored because it ain't bored, but it's like, I don't know, it's easy, like when you get like, a week or a month or something like that, when I'm getting this time period in between, it's so easy to be like, God, am I doing the right thing? It's so easy to question, is what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't do that. Once you know and that decision's made, man, stick with it. It's going to be all right. There's a reason he had you make that decision in the first place. So don't start second guessing now, right? Don't start second guessing when it gets a little rough, right? No, man, look, that's when you even should buckle down even more with the faith. Like, this ain't nothing, right? That's when you should just dive in harder, right? That's when you should dive in harder. Don't let, because look, man, you'll be amazed. Listen, that's his mission, to steal, kill, and destroy the devil. That's his mission, right? And those three things, man, can take, man, every shape and form that you could possibly imagine. They got fools that's assigned to you, and all they do, their whole job is to figure out how to trip you up, right? Spiritual forces, right? Listen, one world, two realms. And what goes on in the spiritual definitely affects what you consider the physical. So, world, that is. What goes on in the spiritual world affects what goes on in the physical world. Especially if you're just if you're just going whichever way the wind blows. Especially if you're lukewarm, right? Man, you're going to get tossed all around. You're going to get tossed all around, man. That's a fact. Hey, man, how's mom's doing, bro? Bro, when you taking your mom to church, speaking of, is that what you want to do when I come there? We're going to go to, I told Mama Lean and Rory that we go to church with them whenever I come back. Hey, Rory and his lady got baptized, man, on their anniversary. That was not last Sunday, but Sunday before last. Pretty cool, man. I wish I could have been there, dude. I wish I could have been there. Dude, that was cool how that happened. Like, the whole thing. I told you about that, Brent, when I was supposed to get, like, deciding which one I'm going to go to church with, and having car issues, and decide to go to church with Mama Lean because I talked to her last, and because her church was closest to Lafitte. And then I get there and I look over and Rory's there too. And them two didn't know each other. Like, how crazy is that? And then Rory wasn't able to go to the party that we went to because he had to work. And Mama Lean was there, and they didn't get to look. When I went there and seen both of them there, I immediately introduced them. I said, hey, man, I feel like you guys were supposed to meet for some reason because he didn't come to the party. And then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just weird, man. That was another cool thing that happened, you know. I was like, what? Dude, no way. Stop it. I'm talking about friends of mine down in New Orleans, man. When I went there, told one homie, he invited me to church. So I'm like, all right, the following weekend, well, come Saturday night, man, I get to the homie's house way out in the bayou, and man, right when I get there, my dash lights are coming on my car, and I'm like, oh man, and Mama Lean on Friday night had just invited me to go to church with her, and my boy Rory, we had a party Friday night. The dude that just passed away in New Orleans that I went to his funeral, he threw the party for me in New Orleans a couple months ago. It had been like 12 years since I seen him, right? Man, that's so wild, dude. That's what I'm saying. Every story that I got, dude, that's why it's so hard, because everything is connected. Everything is connected. But anyway, so I tell Mama Lean invites me to church, and I'm like, okay, let me see what's up. I said, Rory and my boy Rory invited me to church too. I said, well, I tried to get him to come to the party, but he had to work. She never met him, right? So I just looked up Mama Lean's church. I looked her up, and it was right there on La Palco. So I'm like, man, I'll just go to this one. I'm having car issues. Let me just apologize to Rory, and I'll go to church with him next time, the whatever next time I'm there, right? And so I hit up Mama Lean. I'm like, hey, I'll meet you there. So I met her at church that morning, bright, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Boom, she takes me in, like, hey, sit wherever you want, and she's like a greeter, Mama Lean is, where they greet people, or I don't know if she's a usher but she's a greeter for sure. Well, she sat next to me, and look, we sat there the whole sermon, and I'm just looking forward, and of course, worshiping and singing and all of that. And when it's getting almost time for them to leave, for them to wrap the service up, she has to go leave out and be sitting there. Where she leans over and she's like, hey, if I'm looking this way, and she's whispering to me, she's like, hey, I'll see you right after. I'm gonna go, I gotta get out here, whatever. And I'm like, okay, yes ma'am, no problem. And when she gets up to walk off, as soon as she moved, I see Rory and April sitting there in the next little section looking over at me, and I was like, dude, what's up, man? It was crazy. Ended up being the same church. Like Mama Lean is like, man, she's like, man, she was a adopted mother when I was young, man. Like a second mother to me, man. I'm talking about from the time I was in 6th grade until the time I left there, man, like in high school, you know what I'm saying? Well, we kind of had separated a little bit the last couple years of high school, because I had got kicked out of the other school, John Ehret, but yeah, that's another whole story or whatever. But anyway, kicked out, but honestly, I don't know. That was a conversation between my mom and them. Needless to say, I left, right, and went to West Jeff. But she was a great influence, and she was just the cool mom, just, oh man, such good people. The whole family. Shout out the Trailer family, man. Shout out the Trailer family. Shout out Mama Lean, man. But yeah, is that what you trying to do, bro? Yeah, man, for sure, bro, for sure. And it's just right. It ain't even that far. It's just right down the road. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, you might find, I don't know. I just said there because I've went there twice now. Last trip and then this past when I was just there for Greg's service. But man, I like it. I like not just the fact that Rory and April and Mama Lean go there. I like it because I like the church. I like the preacher. I like his energy. You can tell you can tell he gets his messages from God. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, guys, like some of these churches, man, it's about passing out the plate. It's about tithing. You just seen that thing they had recently where that one preacher had the Bentley up on stage. I was like, dude, is this AI? No way. Get out of here. This fool's got a Bentley. And then somebody in the congregation's like, hey, can we drive it? And he says, nope. He said it was for us, for the church. And somebody yelled out, can I drive it? He's like, no. Immediately. Like, oh, that was quick. That was quick. I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe, I hope God don't slap me in the face for saying something like that, but it just don't feel right. The dude had a Bentley up there, and he bought it from the church funds. This is what I heard, if those are correct. I didn't look at the paperwork. I don't know who owns it. I'm saying what I get all my information secondhand, you know what I'm saying, from some random person that you probably wouldn't take any kind of advice from. But that's how I feel about social media. So it's like, is it true? I don't know. But if it is, ugh, it's disgusting, man. That just puts like a stain on, not a stain on God, not in my eyes, but people that don't know. There's so much, listen, that word religion is such a dirty word. It can be, right? And I'll say this about it. No matter what it is, man, don't let religion get in the way of your personal relationship with the true living God, man. Because I'm going to tell you what, look, because that's what it's about. All the other stuff is all lanyap, right? That means extra for you people that ain't from around New Orleans. It's all lanyap, bro. Now, it's good, right? Don't get me wrong. My church is great, dude, and I would be nowhere near where I'm at in life mentally right now without my brothers from there, without my sisters from there. You know what I mean? Without the support from all of these people, man. Dude, I just think about how when my mother passed, dude, they wrapped their arms around me. They like my mother so much. She is such a sweet lady, man. Like, everybody that came in, dude, it was amazing. I was blown away at how many people she affected, man. How many people came to me. Dude, even 4 months later, the last Sunday I was at church, somebody was asking about my mom, and I had to tell them, oh, she passed, man. Dude, every Sunday I went to church, I was having to tell someone new. I'll tell you what, thank the dear Lord, and I thank my mother that whatever is going on right now, that they got, because I had to talk about my mother so much, man. I would have been crying. Hey, man, I can't answer right now, bro, but I would have been crying nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like, having to mention her name so much. You know what I mean? Oh man, that would have been like, I think I'm comparing that with my grandmother, what I went through with my grandmother, because dude, it took me 2 years, and I'm talking about every day of 2 years, to even be able to say her name out loud or think about her without crying. Man, if I would have been in that same situation with my mother, I'd be crying right now. Like, I've had to mention her name so many times. I've thanked the dear Lord so much. Like, and not that I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, dude, I can't cry every time her name's mentioned. I want to. But I think about her and smile. I think about how, I didn't realize how many, man, everybody she's just such a sweet lady. I mean, I'm not surprised, I'm not surprised at all, but. Yo, what up, cuz? What's happening? Yeah, I don't know. I think I might be. I said, like, hey, I'm going to cut my trip short or whatever. But man, I was trying to leave like on Friday anyway or something, so I could be over there. So I could be over there in New Orleans for a late Friday night and, be able to spend a Saturday there, like a weekend there, you know what I'm saying? Because I got homie, everybody's got jobs and stuff like that, so I'm trying to sneak in, right? Just reminds me, I was telling my homies, look, I don't think I had. No, I have. At my cousin Root's house, I did, but I think he's the only one, dude, since November 17th. No. So let me say the 18th or the 19th, because I took a shower at my son's house, I think. But dude, since November 17th, I haven't taken a shower in anybody's house. Man, I'm at the gym every day, right? So it's just like, might as well get the shower. Like, there's no use. I was telling my buddy, they're like, hey man, we got towels, and bro, you want a shower? Like, man, just so welcoming, you know? But I was like, dude, listen, bro, just like a fart in church, bro, you will never even know I was there, man, except for the smell after I'm gone, you know? Like, bro, I don't need much, you know? Like, bro, I got my own towels, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I'm just used to, like, I'm super sweaty at the gym anyway, right? So it's like, what's the difference? But listen, if I keep sitting out here, I might as well just go tell them bye and start the car and leave if I'm gonna keep talking right now. So let me go in here and have dinner with them. But hey, shout out Cuz, man. What up, Crystal? But yeah, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave Florida. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. It could completely change when I wake up. Like if I hear from my cousin, you know. But yeah, I would at least like to hear from him, just for him to say, hey man, I'm okay. Like, bro, I ended up having to work. Like, bro, I got to work the next couple of days. You know, whatever. Just so I know he's okay. But, right. Just some confirmation, so it's not like the last time I talked to him, like, hey bro, I'm leaving Mississippi on the way. Yeah, cuz, can't wait to see you. And then just not talk, you know, like, I don't know. But anyway. But listen, much love, much respect, man. I hope everyone had a great day, man. Look at this. Look at the color. I don't know if you guys can see this. Man, you can't really see it. Like, to me, that doesn't do it any justice. I don't know. I'm looking at it on. Let me put my glasses on, dude, and see. Yeah, see, nah, it still don't do it no justice. It's like more pink than that, man. It's beautiful out there, and like all of those clouds high up that look white, they are not white. They are pink. It's crazy, man. This camera's supposed to be 4K, blah blah blah. How come it don't show it how I see it? Do you guys notice that? You take a picture of something and it's like, then you go to show your people and their reaction is almost like, why would you take a picture of that? That doesn't look. It's because the colors, man. I'm telling you, they don't. Listen, that's why you got to get outside and live. That's why you got to look at it for yourself, man. Don't take social media's word. Don't how pretty the sunset is. Go look at it for yourself, man. Get outside. All right? Get outside. Peep it out for yourself. Like, dude, I'm telling you, I've been sweating like a slave today, and yesterday too, but it's been great. I feel like, man, dear Lord, get those toxins out, man. Sweat that brownie out. That's what I'm saying every day almost, you guys. I can't help it, man. I'm chocoholic, man. I don't eat it crazy, but dude, I did have 3 brownies. But in my defense, look, they were little bitty squares, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I showed up at 3 of them. And I had another one this morning. Oh, dude, I forgot about that. Oh, man, I had 4 of them. Hey, but 4 of them is really like one good size, like a normal brownie. 4 of them would be like a normal brownie. But look, it had chocolate icing and walnuts on it. So, I mean, it was a little more than just a brownie, you know. But, man, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything's connected, man. One minute I'm talking about God, and next minute I'm leading into chocolate and walnuts on a brownie, man. You just never know what I'm going to say, dude. Right? But I'll tell the truth. I'll tell you the truth, whatever it is, man. Even if it is embarrassing, dude, so what? But yeah, look. Who's here, man? Who's here? Oh, Stacy. What up, darling? What up, sweetie? But yeah, I'm about to go in here. I ate the sandwich just because I'm like, man, I'm gonna have the hangries if I just get on stream and sit here for how long we been here? Dude, we've been here a minute. What time did I come out the gym? Dude, that's crazy. What time did I come out the gym? I don't know what time I came out the gym, but we've been on that whole time, man. But, yeah. I'll be tapped in the morning. I'm going to tap in the morning or at some point earlier, no matter what. No matter what, we're going to do something tomorrow. So I just wanted to let you guys know about the sunrise. I think no matter what, I might go do that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to catch a sunrise. So while I'm over here, I'm going to jet the other 20 minutes over. I told y'all we were at, like, you know, it's like a strip of water between us. I don't know, dude. I thought, hey, I'm at Cocoa Beach, right? I'm like, wow, 5 minutes away should be the beach, right? Well, it's like 20 minutes. So we got to go over another, like a bay or something. Then you go over to another little strip of land. I showed you guys, but anyway. And I don't know nothing about over there, so I'm just going to wake up in early enough where I can get over to the beach and mess up on locations and waste a half hour trying to drive around and find some kind of beach access. So I'll make sure I got a while. But I'll probably start the stream when I get up, like when I get in the car and get going, you know. I'll show you guys how much power I got on this thing. Okay, yeah. All right. But yeah, so be looking for that. But man, that'll be, you guys will probably have to catch my West Coast people will probably just have to catch the video. Because look, if I go, let's say sunrise, I don't even know what time sunrise is, but let's just say sunrise is at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m., right? Or let's just say 5:45. Man, that's 2:45. That's 2:45 a.m. for my West Coast people. So listen, I don't plan on it being not one person on there, but listen, it will be alive. And if you can't, I'll tell you again, if you can't find it on Facebook, because I don't even know how they do on there, but listen, you can always go to YouTube and at the Woodchuck 1, all one word. And it's like the same, I think it's the same. It looks like the picture from Facebook, so you'll be able to tell. And I don't have many subscribers on YouTube. There's only a couple hundred, you know what I mean, on there. So you'll know it's my channel or whatever. There might be 3. I don't know how much it is, 400 or 300. It's somewhere right around there. But yeah, you guys can check it out. I know, that's why I wish I could, man, that's TikTok, like, they want to try to pull, because, like, dude, I got, like, about 5,000 people over there on TikTok, but, you know, the only way I can get on TikTok is if I stream it just from the phone, and then, like, you're stuck there. If you don't talk to everybody on TikTok every second, they don't even stay, right? That's like TikTok brain to the max over there. Like, dude, if you don't, I'm talking about if the first word out your mouth sounds sideways, boom, they scroll, right? So it's like, and I done got banned over there so many times, dude, right? Sometimes rightfully so, most of the time not, but it's a pain in the butt, so I haven't even been messing with that. And that's why God told me, like, listen, don't worry about it, man, because on the way down here, on some of the videos, you guys can see I was like, the video's going and I'm on TikTok at the same time, you know, but like God told me, don't even trip, don't worry about that, man. The right ones that's gonna see it are gonna see it. It don't matter if I do anything extra right now. He's gonna make sure, but that don't mean I ain't gonna work at it. That's why we're doing these clips. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. What was that? That was crazy. This thing shot out. What is that? Dude, that was crazy. This thing, what is that? This thing, it looked like a flame that big way out there, so ain't no telling how big that was, but what was that? It was like the flame came out. Oh, there it goes again. What is that? Dude, what is that? Hold up, listen. So, I got a witness. Look, right in between those 2 palm trees. Watch. Watch. Just keep watching, bear with me, because it did it twice. Look, it's in between the two palm trees, in between the two light poles that's in between the two palm trees. Right about where the top of that diesel truck was. I'm gonna hold it here, man. What is that, dude? It was like a big old flame shot out. It just comes out of nowhere. It's like right about there. What is that, man? Come on, dude. Maybe it showed it, and yeah, maybe y'all already seen it, and I was looked away because I had to look away a time or two. It's like right there. I gotta put my glass on, but in between that tree right there and there's a pole right there and right there. Going right in between those poles, going from one pole to the next pole. Man, and it's like a flame or a bolt. I don't know what it is. Oh, dude, come on, man. All right, it should be going any minute now. What? All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna hold it here a little bit more, and then it'll just have to be one of those things, right? Oh, so that was lightning that blew behind the clouds, maybe, but no, look, it was in the same exact spot. It wasn't a glow like that. It was not a glow where it blew up the whole sky. It was literally a line like it was a flame shooting out of a jet. Like that's how it looked. But ain't no telling how big that was over there. Maybe that's the edge of the cloud over there or something, you know? And that was just the glow coming right from behind the edge. I don't know, man. Anyway, I tried. But, yeah, man, listen, I'll be tapped in the morning, so I'm going to go, like I said, man, sunrise, man. Nobody can take away your sunrises and your sunsets, man, right? I love sunrises and sunsets, man, because everyone's different. It's never the same, you know? It's never the same. Look, Stacy, I bet over there, I know one time, look, excuse me. Okay, the same day that the Moses thing happened, that morning, one of the songs I listened to happened that morning. I was in the mountains of Nevada, right, that morning, which is the afternoon when I was in Arizona, right? But man, I don't know where I was, but I was on a 2-lane road, and I'm telling you, right when I told my buddy had sent me this song, and he's like, dude, make sure you pull over and listen to this. And he said, dude, let God invade. And I'm telling you, it wasn't 2 minutes later, I was up in the mountains, and I came around this corner, and it was just a little high on each side of me. And man, when it cleared, man, I ain't never seen. It was a valley right in front of me. Oh my goodness. And it had the most beautiful line of mountains across the whole sky, right? And the sun was just coming up. I mean, the first little bit peeked over the mountains. I was like, oh my goodness, man. Look, I pulled over right there on the side of the road. There was, 2-lane road. There was, I don't know where I was at, but it wasn't no kind of highly traveled place. And man, I sat there and listened to that song, man. Look, I was in tears, right? I was in tears, man. I sat there and watched that sunrise across the Nevada skyline right there. Nevada, whatever, tomato. Anyway, I sat there, man, and watched that. I was just blown away, dude. God brought me right there at that moment. I'm talking just at the most perfect time, man, where the sunrise oh man, just amazing. But yeah, it's all about the sunrises, man. Sunsets are cool too, but sunrises, man, it's just like that. beginning of a new day. Like, you know, so lucky to be alive, so blessed to be alive. Like, man, what does today have in store for me? Man, my life might be changed again today. What is up? Let's do this, right? That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. But all right, so listen, I'm gonna catch the sunset in the morning, man. But yeah, if you guys aren't there, no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be mighty early for you West Coast people. So, but yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. That's nothing to me, dude. I get up early, whatever. I do it all the time, bro. Just to go to the gym. I get up when it's dark to go to the gym, so you know I'll go catch a sunrise in Cocoa Beach, right? Come on. We're there. You might as well just, okay. Unless something happens in my alarm, you know, let me not speak too soon, but I'm going to, you know, when my alarm goes off, I get up, man, so I'm not one of those. Yes, I am, but not when I got to do, not when I want to catch a sunrise. Like, I'll get right up. I'll be excited. As soon as the alarm goes off, I'll be like, ooh, 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 come on, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, let's go see God's creation, man. Let's see him shed light over everything right there. Be gone, darkness. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to watch it happen, man. So I hope Cocoa Beach has got a good one for me. Matter of fact, I know God's going to have a good one for us. Look, as long as it's not overcast, man, because it's been crazy overcast here. So we might not get no chance, dude. You know, look, let's look right here. Let's look at the weather right here. Oh, I gotta text my stepmother right quick. Doggone, I forgot to call her back, man. Yeah, she called me right when I was going in the gym. You know, they say, like, you're not supposed to be on the phone at all in the gym, you know, unless you're in the lobby. But I talked to her all the way when I was getting on the bike, and I told her I'd call her back. But as soon as I got out, I got on here with you guys, man. Let me tell her, hey, got busy working. Call me when you wake up. Love you guys. Yep. But anyway, yeah. So sunrise in the morning, man. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sunrise in the morning, man. So I'll let you guys know what we got here. Yeah, I bet. All right, man. Well, I'll tap in as soon as I get out. I'm going to start it before I even get going, probably. Oh, that's what I was going to do. See, dude, I get so sidetracked. Man. Where's the weather thing at? There we go. Let's see here. Oh, man. Dude, where did they go? All right. Oh, I thought it was COCO. It's Cocoa Beach. I've been calling it Coco. I didn't know it was Cocoa. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow, man. Oh, here we go. Dude, it says it's supposed to be good. So, look, sunrise is at 6:33 a.m. Uh-oh. Thursday, tomorrow it says 69 to 86 with a 45% chance of rain. But look, that's from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Hey, that's perfect time for it to be overcast, right? So look, sunrise is at 6:33, guys. So West Coast, that'll be 3:33. Dude, tell me that ain't angel numbers. What? What? Huh? Don't even get me started on 3:33 or 2:22. Shout out moms, right? Shout out moms. All right, so sunrise at 6:33. So that's East Coast time. That's all the way over. So 5:33, 4:33, 3:33. But it ain't nothing but time to me, man. Listen, I'll get up whenever, bro. Listen, I'm on an adventure right now, dude. Imagine if you lived your life like that every day. Imagine if you lived like that, where you was like about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, is this gonna better God's kingdom? Does he want this? Ooh, dude, you'd be doing cartwheels all day long like me, acting like a little kid, bro. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Come get you some. Right? Alright, so look, now we did that. So alright. So now I know sunrise is 6:33. Tonight it says rain conditions expected around 12 a.m. Wind gusts up to 9 miles an hour. But look, sunrise says it looks all bright. See it? Sunrise 6:30, and look, 6 a.m. there's a moon and stars. But look, starting at from 6:30, 3 a.m., 7, 8, 9. Look, the conditions are set perfect. I didn't even look at this. It's been raining the whole time or cloudy the whole time, but I just said sunrise. And look, tomorrow, I don't know, man. Let's see what's up. That's crazy. Just the perfect time, just when we need it, man. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you, dear Lord, man. I know you're going to make a beautiful sunrise tomorrow, dude. I already know you're going to show out. Unless there's some farmers that need rain for the crops, and that's more important, right? So if there's farmers out there right now lacking for crop rain, we're going for rain, man. But if he can all slip in the sunrise, we'll take that all day, dude. We'll take that all day. All right, anyway, man, I'm out here. It's 8:30 already. Ooh, what was that? You better get off me. I know I got sweet blood, but man, you better get that thing off me. All right, listen, I love you guys with all my heart, man. I hope you had a great day. And look, if you miss it tomorrow, man, when you wake up, just check it out. You could check out, you never know what might happen, dude. There might be a divine encounter on the beach at sunrise, dude. Listen, I got all possibilities open right now. And I know that anything is possible and everything's possible, right? And he's going to put it right in front of us if he wants us to see anything. So we're just going to make sure that I've got the stage set and decorated as best as I possibly can, which won't be good enough because none of us are good enough, right? None of us deserve it, right? Let's just face it. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean, right? So I guess it'd probably help if I wasn't drinking a Red Bull at 8:30 p.m. But I got me another one ready so we can jet out in the morning. And I got my dollar store cowboy caffeine pills. So we're going to be all right no matter what. We don't need a fresh pot of coffee or none of that, bro. We don't need none of that. None of that. We go on the fly, dude, like it's nothing. I didn't drink near enough water today. I think that's my fifth one or something. But what did I have? I had 3 half coffees with Mr. Rick this morning. Then I had this Red Bull. Yeah, I hadn't had enough liquid. But listen, I love you guys, man. And yeah, man, listen. I don't know. I'm here for it, man. Look, the few of you guys that's been out there, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Right? Because you know what we're doing here. You know who you're supporting, right? You know we're in the zone together. You know we vibe, right? You see what God's doing. I'm trying to show you guys, right? Man, listen, it doesn't matter. No matter how much I mess it up